Hi, it's Sheila Knappenberger from Bucknell, Lisicki & Company, an ambassador of the Carbon County Chamber of Commerce. And I'm out and about today on Little Gap Road in Palmerton at Zachsboys Auto Care. Let's go inside and meet the owner, Dave. So this is Dave from Zachsboys Auto Care. Some know him as Dave, some know him as Zach. And he opened this business right before the global pandemic hit. So it's truly a story of perseverance and hard work. Dave also happens to be my boyfriend. So I know the whole story. But tell us, Dave, about the name of the business.
Well, the name Zachsboys, let's see, that's a long story. Since I'm a kid, every time I went somewhere with my dad, whether it was me or my brother, we'd be standing there and they'd say, "Oh, you're Zach's boy." Yep, we're Zach's boys. So as years went on, the name kind of stuck, and we kept the Zach's Boys name going through my dad's business, through other things we were involved in, and then when I opened this business, I decided to use the Zach's Boys name because it just fit, and I got 4 boys that hopefully they'll carry through with the same thing.
And we've just recently become a Napa Auto Care Center and got these fancy uniforms, and they hooked him up with billing software, and we'll be painting the building.
And I'm glad to have them part of my business because I just feel with them behind me, with the quality of parts that they put out, I feel more comfortable putting their parts on cars than I do other manufacturers, and I have very little turn back on any other parts. So I like local business. I like being involved in local business. I wanna help our area grow rather than Philadelphia or Baltimore or somewhere else. I wanna be here, and I want everybody around me to be here with me to share local business and to share everything that's involved here rather than on the outskirts. One of my things was when I went to the bank to get a mortgage for this place. We're sitting there going over all the paperwork, and the guy asked me what my objective was, and I said to him, "Well, I'd like to take a 30-year-old business that's pretty much run down to maybe 75 clientele, 75 to 100 people." And I said, "I'd like to, within 3 to 5 years, put it back up to 3 to 500 people." And he kind of, the guy at the bank kind of like, So I said, "Well, you think what you want to think. I'm gonna think the way I think." He says, "Well," he said, "it takes years to establish a business like that." I said, "Yeah," I said, "I realize that, but I said, knowing the people I know and knowing my reputation in this area alone, because a lot of it was because of my father's help. I said, I plan on doing this in less time." Well, he said, "I wish you the best of luck." Well, from March 16th, I guess it was, of 2020 to December 31st of 2020, I proved the bank and everybody else wrong because I now have over 550 clientele, 600. So I think I'm doing something right. If I was doing something wrong, I wouldn't have that kind of people. And I'm grateful for every one of those people that have came to me and trusted me. And this year alone, I've already seen a quarter of those people coming back. So I know I'm on the right track.
I can't tell you how many times we were at Hoffer's Mill and the server was a customer of his. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I thought that was you." Like, he just has a great rapport with his customers. And it's great to see them all out in the community and have that reaction to him.
I don't sleep at night. You can ask her. I don't sleep. I constantly, it's the business. The only time I'm free from this, I finally got a day yesterday where I went fishing. I was free from it for, 3 hours? But yeah, I want to make it bigger and better than most. I want to be on top. People have been, it seems like they're pulling their cars out of the woodwork. People are afraid to take that plunge You know, they come to me and say all the time, you know, what's this going to cost? And I'll get them an estimate, and let's just say I throw them an estimate for $2,500. Well, then the first thing they'll say to me is, well, is it worth it? I'll say, well, this is what I did. Not only was I looking at what was wrong, but I was looking at the rest of the car as I was estimating it. Yes, I feel your car is worth sticking $2,500 in, because here's the way to look at it. You can either take $2,500 and fix what you have, or you can take $2,500 and put it down on a new one. But for the next, 60 months, you're gonna have a $400 a month payment. So you make the choice. $2,500 now, $400 for the next 60 months. You tell me at that point whether you wanna spend $2,500 or if you wanna take it and do something else with it. I won't lie to you. Honesty is your best business policy. I don't care who says any different. I was born and raised that way, and that's the way I was taught to do business for 30 years.